Zanoski, we are going live with another character creator spotlight. This spotlight is now featuring our character creator Gawblin. Now, Gawblin is a character creator who looks like tends to focus more on the spooky aspects. I've gone ahead and pre-selected 3 of Gawblin's characters. The first of which is Zilliman, which I believe is an original character from Gawblin, and is going to feature quite a few reactions on End's Turn, Hostility, and Mortal Wound. We also have MinMax87. We have, looks like, more reactions, and I'm not really reading too much into this. I'm going to discover more on the battlefield. And we have Jordan the Slasher. Oh, hello, another Goblin. Glad you could make it. Jordan the Slasher looks to be based off of Jason. So this is our spooky edition. Now, you may notice I'm keeping Red the Soul Hunter here. After yesterday's stream, I'm going to just have a backup character that I know how to play well so that we don't get stuck in long battles if we need to. But otherwise, she's just going to stay at the back. So let's go ahead. Oh, we don't want that. We want to do endless runs. I will go ahead and show off the charms that I'm currently working with. Yesterday I made the mistake of not using any charms. I'm going to go ahead and use a bunch of unique charms. We don't want any abilities working outside their range for this, though. We're going to have the Prodigious Charm, my favorite, the Tactician's Charm. And we don't need any ability charms just in case that messes with it. I was testing out Aang, the current #1 trending character, and reducing the cost of one of its abilities is terrible. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, welcome, Martin. How are you? Oh, I'd love hints, another goblin. I would love hints as this goes on. Okay. So I'm also improving weapons so we can at least get the first upgrade to many of the characters. That's when most of the characters receive their first additional weapon. Oh, hello, Echo. How are you doing? Okay. So, we're playing right now as Jason with our lead. I really am starting to dislike the forest. Just because there's so much shrubbery. Okay, here we go. Alright, and as I said, I'm keeping Red way in the back. She'll only come in if we get stuck like last time. Okay, any position tips? Oh yeah, Tactician's Charm is huge. And it ensures we always roll the best with initiative, and the enemy always rolls the worst. That said, Red is still at the bottom, somewhat intentionally so. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start off. Let's take a look at this artwork first. Oh, Red, be quiet. Okay, so MinMax 87, the Sea Spirit Shaman, is an interesting character. I'm liking the cloak and the hood. I really do. Very shadowy. Definitely fitting the theme of our more spooky episode today. Oh, MinMax in the back? Oh, I messed that up. I didn't see your chats in time. I'm sorry. Okay, so MinMax should head toward the back. Because I said so. And already out of movement. It looks like they have... Okay, poor mobility, yes. And that's definitely by design. Alright, next... we take a look at the abilities we can use. That's going to go off, and it's going to lower the mobility of the target with a oh, it's going to lower our own mobility, and then if our own mobility is low, it's going to have a chance to daze. That's pretty cool. And we're going to do the same thing over here, but we're not going to be able to... If mobility is below the target, why are we targeting a shrub on that one? But we'll go ahead and try to daze the Yaxman. He's a 10 range character, so he can support from way back. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, we should have done that. Alright, and so we'll go ahead and end. Any tips for Jordan when we get going? I almost said Jason. Looks like we have a very heavy hitter, Cruel Slash. Do you have Life Siphon? We don't have Life Siphon, so the damage we do will need to be healed some way. If below... Oh, maybe not. If below 75% HP, and if the enemy is not within range of you, teleport. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and build up AP there. And here we have a Zealaman, which is pure reactionary. Enemy begins movement, target mover, taunt 91%. Nice. Oath of Vigilance. Entity mortally wounds you. Gilded Strike ends turn. Enemy ends turn. Target the ender with 1 range. And Arcane Reprisal. That's quite a decent range. Enemy targets hostile ability at you. Target the user, and you get a whole lot of damage reflect. I like that. Just throw Jordan straight at the enemy's face. Will do. And Azil is a reaction or base tank, so he just stands in the front and reacts. Okay. You are not getting involved, Red. Just stay back there. Alright. So that's going to go off if they're dazed. Come on for daze. Daze. Perfect. Yaxman is dazed. Excellent. We have damage going. And I'm not too worried about the Yaxman right now, so I'm going to move... Let's see. Actually, I will go ahead and kill that. I really like that ability. That's very thematic. Out of the 3, Jordan... Oh. Jordan definitely is hitting those thematic tones. They all are, but they... Okay. They all are, but I guess I just associate Jordan more since he is based on a character I know.
Let's get going, shall we?
Okay.
This should help.
And let's go ahead. Yeah, we'll try to daze the wolf. Format soul, deal that decent mind damage. And again, that Yaxman is going down. Okay. And we will slash the vulture. That's very impressive damage. Let's see. And this would just teleport us if the enemy is not within 1 range of us. That's the problem, is we're boxed in. Okay. I'm starting to get the feel of these characters. Yeah, so Azil just needs to stand in the front. We're going to take that advice and definitely move you up there. Okay. Oh, daze resist. Ouch. Disabled. Jordan has been disabled, and that's really harsh for Jordan. Let's go ahead and end your turn. I don't think we're going to need red. I think this team is really, really great. And I love Min-Max's... Mother Fumbler. I love Min-Max's line of sight, that he just doesn't need it. So, everyone in the chat, have you tried these characters? Have you tried out any of Gawblin's characters? This is all about Gawblin's characters right now. Okay. Yeah, what I think I'll do is, after this encounter, we'll go back to the menu and drop Red off the team. We don't need her.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Okay.
Here you go. I'm gonna get you.
Not. I downloaded them today. Not the new. Oh no. Yeah, you haven't played with the newest updates. Tried the previous version. Have seen them streamed. Excellent. So these are just newly downloaded today. If you haven't tried them, or if you've tried them previously, and these aren't the versions you're familiar with, definitely give them a try. That's one thing that Gawblin told me about. I'm gonna move you out of the way. Hopefully, we're gonna show off some tanking by Aziliman. And
This should help.
right now, Red is just reacting too often. We're gonna go ahead and start over. I apologize about that. Her latest update has her boosting her stats every turn. Starting slow and going fast. We just don't need that. You know him in real life? That is awesome. Awesome that you came to support him too.
Have you been eating your beans?
Okay. So Azamin in the front. Let's have you go there. You know, Jordan, I'm going to have you deal with the wise woman right there. And Min-Max, even though ignores line of sight, walls count against that. So we're going to go ahead and put you in the back there. Okay. Now we can see them shine a little bit more quickly. There we go. Damage over time. And let's end the turn. The absolute powerhouse that is Jordan is amazing. We'll go ahead and move forward. That'll be it for you. And Azilman can just stay right there. Okay, rainbowing Jordan somehow seems horrible. And here we're getting to see the tankiness. That's amazing. Okay, let's try to lower some days. You know, he's having some of the difficulty that Arothako had, my other character, is that if you can't inflict the status effect, it gets really difficult. For me, I overcame that by putting in abilities that specifically lowered the mind defense. I originally was working with status defense reduction, but I found that working on the stat defense was much more efficient. But so long as you can get that days off, this is really great. Let's check out Jordan's passive. Heals for 33 max HP. Really, really awesome. Although, yeah, this is very, very good, I must say. Let's go ahead and slash. He just feels like he could take over the whole horror film genre by himself. And you're going to stay there? And you're going to die from Min-Max. Excellent use of the character. So, right now, these three characters work really well together. They're very balanced. And they certainly don't need any outside help from my characters. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna do. I want to do Jordan against the Boomerat because I don't like the Boomerat. You are just gonna stand between these two. And Min-Max, let's have you go over there. Thank you. Okay. So, let's see. True 50% chance to daze, but it still didn't go off. I'm just going to build up AP with you. Alright. I mean, one of the great things with that animation is it just feels so satisfying to watch. And Azelman can just stay right there. Ouch, but he will heal. No, seriously, don't focus on those two. They're not even there. Now, the reason I went with these three, I was gonna do Suzu and Kumiko, is another gamer, or another streamer, is going to be doing those two. And so if you haven't checked out Icon Gaming, that's Icon Gaming with a 0. I would say go ahead and check them out. Alright, sorry about that. My daughter came in. Alright. Let's... Gonna hopefully daze. And we'll go ahead and end there. We'll teleport. And finish off the half centaur. Alright, I'm getting the hang of these. I'm not sure if he's already released it yet. He will be. Last I checked is he just indicated Suzu and Kumiku is going to be in his next stream. And if you haven't checked out the Death Star ones, he's also done my character, the Death Star. That's where I mentioned that it'll be the next one. Alright, so why don't you, Gawblin, tell us really how we should apply these tomes. I'm going to go ahead and pick Secret, Support. Who would benefit the best off of Secret? And for this, I really am going to do Support on you, but... Half Centaur? I love the idea as well. I'm going to take a look at applying it to Jordan just in the meantime. Decent damage increase. I like the heal increase. And Fog Walk. Let's look at applying it to you. Okay. Min-Max is a really good base backline. Gotcha. And we'll do a couple more encounters. And again, if you're just joining the stream, check out Gawblin's characters on Popup Dungeon. The sound is great, the visuals are great. The visuals are satisfying, and that's something. Let's go ahead. We're going to place you between these two. And Jordan's going to hopefully take care of the skeleton mage. It's a little unfair since Jordan can be so devastating to have the tactician's charm and just have him go. But, you know, this game's not fair. Okay. Let's get some dazing going. Excellent. And can I hit anything with that? No, so we'll just leave it. Okay, that's one down. And we'll end turn with you so you can react. Excellent. Alright, what is next? We'll daze you. Or at least try. Daze for one turn. Excellent. Decent amount of damage. Okay, and we'll slowly move towards you. Alright, just the damage from min-max is amazing. You get automatically dazed. You get slashed. And that teamwork, while Jordan, sneaks up on people, that's really good. Okay. I think we'll go to the boss. So this battle and then the next one. Provided I don't die here. And that's one of the things, any character, don't, give up on them just because you don't learn them in the first battle. Don't give up on them if they start to frustrate you. Most characters have a theme that takes a little bit of learning. We're going to put min-max over here this time. And the reason is I kind of want all of this line of sight stuff that he can ignore to be in the way of them doing anything. Who do I want killed? The mummy is always a problem for me. Let's go and do the mummy. All right. Daze you. Damage over time. And the thing I really like about the daze and damage over time, damage will normally cancel daze, but the damage over time won't occur until their turn, so you can cancel any reactionaries that they have. Let's see. And they'll go. I really like the use of the damage reflect in the reaction. How good would you be there? You would keep him dazed. I'm going to put one on both. And just because I can. Oh no, I don't want that. I guess we'll go ahead and start working on the mummy. All right. I like that anytime the mummy does anything, min-max just... I don't know why I just dazed them again. Min-max just interrupts it and stuns them. Yeah, I'm glad you were around to give the tips, Gawblin. It definitely helps. That's one of the reasons why I always like it when the creator comes and joins us on the stream. Because I know complicated... I do know complicated builds. I do know elegant builds. I do know tricky builds. and they all require a certain amount of finesse to get right. But when you get them right, and when the creator sees someone pull off their combo just right, it can be really a good thing. I'm not really going to add any bonuses. I'm really just trying to display these characters as they are. We're on to the boss fight. The Haunted Kitchen. This is, I will say, not the most fun for me because I just did the haunted floors of the Wizard Tower. And I gotta tell you, by the end, I was really done with the haunted theme there. And it was so... It's this type of haunted, you know, the traditional vampire, the spaghetti. It's not the horror movie, the definitely creepy vibe here. And boy, does the wizard ham it up. I love John Delancey in so many things. He does a great job being the wizard here. But I just wanted something new. Okay, we're going to put you... Who do I want to... You're not going to fight the vampire. You're going to fight the spaghetti. And... Do I want you in between here or here? You're probably going to kill the spaghetti, so we'll put you up against the vampire. All right. Okay. How good is my days against the vampire, though? Oh. Excellent. Very excellent. I'm going to end there. And Jordan is going to have at it. We almost had at it. Oh, well. And that is beautiful. This is a great offensive tank. It's a reactionary tank, but it's a great offensive tank. Let's go ahead and stun you. I mean, this wasn't a boss fight. This is a Jordan-styled massacre. And fitting that it will come down with a slash. Alright, and so, you know what, we're just gonna grab these, mostly because we're gonna now show off the characters one more time. We have Jordan, who we've been using Fogwalk with. I love Cruel Slash, and Revenant keeps him up forever. We have Min-Max, who uses the Days Equal True, Format Soul, and Anger of the Sea Spirit. Very excellent use of a back support. And then Aziliamin, who is just an amazing reactionary tank. He is the man behind the mask, and he's out of control. You are right, Johan. Okay. So that is going to be it for this. We know when to fold them, and we'll probably be doing another character spotlight either later this week or at least on the next Saturday, as we're available to do them. So make sure that you stay subscribed. Check out Gawblin's characters, and we'll be happy to have any notes there. If you want to have your creations of Popup Dungeon featured, then just comment down below. Don't leave them in the chat. I don't typically go back through the chat, but comment down below. Gawblin, thank you for making these characters and for making such a well-themed team. I am Nidanoski, and as always, have fun.